Today, you know, it's a special day because we're not back day, we're not back time. Listen, people, live, develop, study, smile, life, live. You know, it's life.
I won't fight with Deontay Wilder. For me, I think it's interesting.
Why Deontay Wilder? Because people are saying maybe he's not as good as he was.
This is world champion guy. This is very famous guy. This is strong guy, but it's Odin is one of his great heavyweight last 10 years.
Breaking news from the boxing world. Oleksandr Usyk is already grinding in camp for his last dance, and he is sending a direct warning to Deontay Wilder. This is a legend closing his career the hard way, choosing the toughest available puncher instead of an easy farewell fight. Usyk shows no fear of a long, hard fight here, calmly stating he is ready to go the full 12 rounds if needed. That kind of patience and preparation is exactly why he remains undefeated. Wilder should take note. This is not a man rushing his farewell fight.
No idea, how many rounds this is fight. I'm not said if 12 rounds it's normal, but I don't know. When I have chance.
Хочу вам всім подякувати за те, що ви зі мною, за те, що ви мене несете, за те, що ми разом стаємо сильніше. Дякую вам. Продовжуйте бути такими ж больними, як ви є. Я не буду намагатися вас лікувати. Мені подобається в цій клініці жити. Хай всі думають, що ми хворі. Це хорошо.
Even Wilder himself admits he sees pure focus staring back at him from Usyk's camp. That respect from a man who has faced the very best in the division only confirms what Usyk's warning already made clear. This is not a farewell fight taken lightly. It is a genuine mission to finish his career the right way.
I want to fight with Wilder.
Why?
Because it's a very famous guy. This is guy last 10-15 years will be champion and very dangerous opponent. Because
Wilder makes clear his hunger has never faded, insisting he is only 1 or 2 fights away from completing his own mission. That determination lines up perfectly with what Usyk is stepping into camp for. 2 proud warriors chasing unfinished business. And that is exactly the kind of matchup that produces genuinely historic nights in this sport.
Usyk named his next 3 fights, and it was
Rico, this is first. Second winner, Daniel Dubois and Wardley. Third fight, it's my friend Greedy Belly Tyson.
Who named that?
Oleksandr Usyk.
Oh, nice. No Deontay Wilder in there?
No.
Well,
You said, I'll not be happy with my career unless I unify the heavyweight division.
most definitely.
Is that still your mindset now?
It's still a mindset to this day. I don't believe in giving up, especially when I plan on doing something and my heart is in it. And my heart is in this. At this point in time, I'm either 1 or 2 fights away.
Spencer Oliver puts it beautifully. Beating Wilder cleans up this entire era for Usyk, completing a legacy that already includes Fury, Joshua, and Dubois. This is the final signature needed on one of the greatest careers in heavyweight history, and Usyk clearly understands exactly what this moment means for how he will be remembered decades from now.
2-time undisputed world heavyweight champion, undisputed cruiserweight champion. And he's thinking now in years to come when people look back on this modern era, and he has to box Deontay Wilder, who has played a massive part in this era of boxing. And victory over Deontay Wilder would have cleaned up this era. So I totally understand it. And at the stage that he's at right now, Oleksandr Usyk, 38 years of age, and he could sail off into the sunset and go down as one of the greatest to ever do it. But I think adding Deontay Wilder's name to that list, when people look back on it, in, let's say 20 years' time, and you're talking about, great heavyweight champions, that's what it'll be remembered for. Not that Deontay Wilder is a shot false, which he is, by the way, but they won't remember.
Do you think he's being
in years
serious,
to come.
Paul? I mean, ultimately, we now look at Deontay Wilder through the prism of a rearview mirror, in terms of once upon a time he was the most feared in terms of punch power, not in terms of technical ability, but in terms of punch power. Do you think he's being serious in what he says there?
I think that the key thing to take from that interview is, and what you got to detract from that, is that he's saying, I love it, and that's his attitude.
This is the real Usyk speaking from the heart, admitting even his own mother questions why he keeps going after already winning everything. His answer says it all. This is not about belts anymore. It is pure love for the sport. That kind of motivation is dangerous for Wilder, because a man fighting for love rather than titles rarely leaves anything in the tank.
Deontay Wilder. For me, I think it's interesting.
Why Deontay Wilder? Because people are saying maybe he's not as good as he was.
This is a world champion guy, this is very famous guy, this is a strong guy, but it's Odin is one of his great heavyweight last 10 years. Mama too, but I say, Mama, I love you, but it's my work. Not just work, it's love work. Because I feel when I say myself, Alex, enough.
Okay.
I feel, not, hey, Alex, you win all belts. Okay, for what? I wanna work because I love.
Liam Goff lays out the full picture here. Usyk unbeaten in 25 fights and widely regarded as one of the greatest ever, deliberately choosing Wilder for this historic send-off. Wilder's own team confirming instant readiness only adds fuel to the fire. This fight is closer to becoming reality with every single passing week.
Talks with Dana White Zuffa Boxing for a farewell fight against Deontay Wilder in America. The Ukrainian has vacated his WBA Super, WBC and IBF heavyweight titles last week, but insists he is not retired and wants one last dance. Usyk, 39, is unbeaten in 25 fights and is widely regarded as one of the greatest of his generation and of all time. I'll just chuck that in there. While Wilder, 40, is a former world heavyweight champion, but well past his peak. Well past his peak. Add that in. Just got to do that. Oleksandr Usyk has already stated that he sees Wilder as an opponent for his last dance. Usyk's team sporting director Sergey Lapin told BBC Sport, "It is a matchup with significant potential for a sporting, a media and international perspective." Americans Wilder manager Shelley Finkel told BBC Sports if Wilder was offered a fight with Oleksandr Usyk, he would take it. You mean you would take it without even contacting Deontay Wilder?
Frank Warren backs Usyk clearly, expecting him to win, while still respecting Wilder's dangerous punching power. That balance of respect and confidence is exactly the story here. Usyk remains the man to beat even in the twilight of his career, and Warren's honest analysis only strengthens the belief that this farewell fight will end exactly how Usyk has warned it will.
I would expect Usyk to win the fight. I'd be very surprised if he didn't win the fight. But, you know, one thing about Deontay can do, he can whack.
Would you like to see that fight, Usyk versus Wilder?
Deontay's, what, 40 years of age
40 now?
Is he the same fighter? I don't think he's the same fighter. But then again, is Usyk the same fighter? Because as much as he beat Tyson, those fights took something out of him. Yeah. The second fight, there was a couple of things in there, which he still shows what he is, a fighting man, a fighting heart. And he certainly showed against Daniel Dubois on top of his game. He's still the man to beat. So we will see. But if he's going to make that fight and it's going to be Deontay in the other corner, let him get it on.
Gareth Davies sums up the entire legacy in one breath, calling Usyk an absolute unicorn who has given boxing everything it ever asked of him. 2 undisputed wins over Fury, 2 wins over Anthony Joshua, 2 wins over Dubois, and now one final mission against Wilder to complete the set. Nobody has earned the right to choose their own ending more than this man. And Davies is right to say he deserves whatever fight he wants at this stage of a genuinely legendary career that will be studied and celebrated for generations to come inside this sport.
He's growing his hair. He looks half human again, doesn't he? And you can tell he's on holiday. No, but he's got a holiday element about him. But he's just had a little look and thought, you know what? I'm going to ask the WBC if I can get Deontay Wilder in the ring, and it's to our point of earlier. He's having a fight off. There are risks. Wilder's still got power, but he can't pull the trigger. This is an ending of the era fight for him. It may well, in my view, be his last fight.
Yeah. Do you know something, from an Oleksandr Usyk point of view, I've absolutely no problem with him choosing whatever he wants to do. I think he's absolutely earned the right, and this might be counterintuitive to all the things that I normally say about boxing, but Oleksandr Usyk is that unicorn that has turned up. He has given us everything that we've ever asked of him. He's given us 2 undisputed fights with Tyson Fury. He's beaten Anthony Joshua on 2 occasions.
So here is exactly where this incredible story stands. Oleksandr Usyk has already conquered Fury, Joshua, and Dubois. And now he wants the one name still missing from his resume, Deontay Wilder, one of the most feared punchers this era has ever produced. This is not a safe farewell fight. This is a genuine risk taken by a man who could have walked away untouched. What is truly at stake here is legacy completion. If Usyk gets his hand raised, he closes out his career having beaten every single major heavyweight of his generation, cementing himself as the greatest of this entire era without a single asterisk left behind. But if Wilder shocks the world and lands that famous right-hand clean, it instantly rewrites boxing history, ending Usyk's undefeated record in the most dramatic way imaginable and reigniting Wilder's own legacy as one last great chapter in his storied career. So who wants it more? Usyk is fighting for pure legacy and love of the sport, a man with nothing left to prove, yet still choosing the hardest path available. Wilder is fighting for redemption, desperate to remind the world what made him must-watch television for over a decade. One man is calculated and complete, the other is explosive and unpredictable, and that contrast alone makes this farewell fight one of the most fascinating heavyweight matchups we could possibly see. Whose side are you on? Drop your prediction below, smash that like button, and subscribe so you never miss a single update as Usyk's last dance takes shape.